Hi Scorpio, welcome to MoonDaughter Esoterica. This is your weekly reading for the week of September 2nd through September 8th, 2018. I do want to thank you for joining and watching this video today. And I would like to apologize for the last couple of weeks. I haven't been able to put out videos. I've been really affected by red tide. If you're anywhere along the Gulf Coast, you know what that is. It's an irritant, causes sore throat, breathing problems, watery eyes, and it really kicked me hard this time. So I did take a couple of weeks off to recover from that. Things are getting better though, so I am back and ready to do your reading. This time I've decided to change up the format of the reading, and I'd like your feedback on that. If you like this better than the way I was doing it before, or if you like the other way better, please let me know in the comment section below, or you can go over to my Facebook page. I'll be posting a poll in a week or two to get everyone's opinion, because I want to make sure that you're getting the reading that you like. And of course, if you want a personal reading with me, if you'd like to get a personal reading with me, you can contact me through my Facebook page or through my website, and I'll leave links for all of those in the description box below. So the way I'm changing up this video is I'm drawing 4 cards for your reading. The first one is a card for light. Second one is a card for shadow. And then we'll be doing love and money, and wrapping that all up with an inspiration card to show you how to get through your week, make it a little smoother, make it a little happier for you. So Scorpio, let's get started. Like I said, the first card is for light. How you can live your brightest, happiest, most fulfilling life. Well, for this week anyway. There'll be more next week. Oh, there we go. Scorpio, you have 2 this week. And the first one we have is Archangel Raphael with Breathe. And the second card is Archangel Uriel with Claircognizance. And so for some of you Scorpios, your intuitive abilities may be opening up this week. Everybody has these abilities. Some are more developed than others. But with Claircognizance, it's a sense of knowing. It's knowing things before they happen, knowing what somebody's going to say, knowing what the right answer, the right direction is, without really giving it much thought. As a psychic ability, it's sort of difficult because it's hard to tell the difference between what's your own thought based on your knowledge or common sense, and what's coming from the divine collective into your thought patterns. But I feel like for you, a lot of ideas are going to start come flooding in for you. Maybe insights, maybe epiphanies, to where you're going to get hit with so much that you do need to breathe. And this is divine guidance. If you have been seeking, praying, asking for information to come forward, or if you've been asking to develop your psychic gifts, develop your psychic abilities, this is an answer to the prayer. But when it comes in, it's going to come in very, very quickly. So you want to make sure that you take time to ground yourself, connect with Mother Earth Gaia, and that will help maybe the getting stuck in your head too much. There might even be some anxiety or just scrambled thoughts, not able to process anything. Sounds kind of horrible, but it's actually really good. You're establishing a really good, strong, firm connection with your spirit guides, with your spirit team. So we'll pull your shadow card now. Now the shadow card for me is the things running in the background, the things hidden that you're not aware of that are actively influencing your thoughts, emotions, and your behavior. It's sort of like on a computer. When you turn on your computer, there's a lot of programs running in the background behind the scenes, and they don't really affect your user experience that you know of, but they make your user experience run more smoothly, or not if there's a corruption in that. And so the shadow card is really about that, but internally within us, not on our computers. Although I guess it could be. So let's see what shadow is for Scorpio this week. And there it comes. Okay, Scorpio, we have the B, which is luck, industriousness, and sweet victory. So, like I said, it's not always a negative thing. The one thing I do like about bee medicine, and another sign got that this week too, is that bees are relatively independent. They know their task. They know what they are born to do, which is interesting with the claircognizance coming in for you. But they have a certain autonomy in the way they do it. Other hive or collective medicines, such as ant, follow very strict rules. If They know their place, they know what their life purpose is, but they have to follow an established path. And if they would have to think for themselves or forge a different path, they have difficulty doing so. Bee medicine does not carry that. Bee medicine says you're free to roam about, explore, and what you create, what your life purpose is for, is not just for the self. It's not just for, say, your close family or friends. It's for the benefit of all. So I do feel there is a bit of an upgrade, maybe, or an empowerment coming in for Scorpios this week, and that's pretty exciting. Look within yourself, though, to see that you are being creative in your approach to things, especially when you're being bombarded with a lot of new ideas, a lot of new concepts. Understand that you do have the freedom and the autonomy to explore them in your way. So you may start looking up things about psychic development, or what claircognizant means, and it means something different for everyone else. So Scorpio, they're really encouraging you to take that autonomy within yourself. Find different ways of using this ability. Find different ways of applying the ideas that come into your energy this week, because you don't have to do it the same old, and that's part of the gift that makes you special and unique, and why this is coming into you at this time. I feel like you have a fresh perspective on this, and so it's a really good thing. You just have to look inside yourself to find that fresh perspective and that creativity. So let's look at your love and money for this week, Scorpio. I'm going to give the card a quick shuffle, but I'm doing it under my desk so that it's not too loud for the microphone. Anybody wearing headphones, it would be rather uncomfortable, and I don't want to do that to you. So we're looking at love and money for Scorpio for the week of September 2nd through September 8th, 2018. And I'm using my regular tarot deck for this reading. And the first card we have is for love. And this is King of Cups in reverse. Now this could actually be a person. Some of you Scorpios may be having someone who couldn't emotionally express themselves step out. But I think that if that's the case, if this is an ending of a relationship, I feel like whoever this person is just couldn't reach that level of emotional maturity to communicate what they're feeling in a healthy or constructive way. If, on the other hand, this is you, Scorpio, they're encouraging you to not be afraid of expressing your feelings, to go within and see how what you feel and what you think could benefit a love interest, could benefit those close to you. This could apply to friends, close people, roommates, stuff like that. People that are really close to you in your life. But there is sort of a shutting down emotionally, or conversely, sort of the straw that broke the camel's back, where there's just a snap release of emotion. And this can come out as anger. Usually it's either the silent treatment or tears with this particular archetype. So if this is you, Scorpio, take a minute to find, again, within yourself how this can benefit bringing someone into your life or your partner. Another thing, if you're coupled and this card is talking about love for you, there could just be some miscommunication on what the other person's feeling, or some misunderstanding. Either the other person can't, or you can't communicate or find the right words or concepts or ideas to communicate what they're feeling. And so there's a little bit of a falling apart, a meltdown on that. But taking that time to really sit in yourself and to see what you're feeling. And again, with Breathe, with Archangel Raphael here, breathe through it, look inside, see what's in there that needs to be expressed. Scorpio, if you're single, again, this could be you, but this could become someone coming into your life, or someone that you've recently started seeing, and you're really starting to see that this person could do a little bit more in expressing themselves, or expressing themselves in a better way, and it is their emotions. If you've been investing time trying to get to know someone and they're not connecting with you on a heart level, they're still at that very shallow level emotionally, it might be time to consider maybe stepping away from that. That's not really fulfilling for you or the other person. So let's look at your money now. And the card we have for your money is Nine of Swords in the upright position. And I do feel Some of you may actually be staying awake at night worrying about finances, worrying about goals that you've set. There also could be some fear here as well, in that, you're not meeting your goals, you're not doing what you assigned yourself to do, or what you anticipated having met at this time. The next card after that is the World. So I want to say, Scorpio, hang in there. Worry really gets you nowhere. And if you're tired and exhausted because you haven't slept, your work performance is going to start to fail as well. You'll get brain fog. You'll be too tired. Your productivity will slow down. And that will definitely affect, obviously, your income making potential. They're saying you're almost through this tough time. So this could be something that's still carrying on. You thought you'd get a break by now, or you thought something would be over by now. And it's not, but hang in there, because the World signifies almost coming to an end of a situation. Take your thoughts, learn the lessons, how you got to this place, what you can do differently if you find yourself in a similar situation, and what you can do to get yourself out of this situation, and then leave it there. That's really all you can do. Worrying about it is only draining your energy and not really solving the problem anyway. So let's pull your inspiration card, see how we can tie all of this together and help make this week a little easier for you, Scorpio. And it fell on the floor. I'm so sorry. I'll be right back. Okay, for you, Scorpio, we have acceptance of love. And I want to let you look at that picture for a minute. The artwork on this deck, it's my favorite deck. Good friend of mine gave it to me. Is so powerful and so strong, that I believe that there's also energetic connection. So I'm so sorry about the camera. There is an energetic connection and energetic healing with these cards. So taking a moment to meditate, pause the video if you need to, can be very beneficial. So it's acceptance of love. And with this King of Cups in reverse, there is an imbalance. There's an emotional imbalance. And Scorpio, if you're struggling accepting love, if you're dealing with things where you feel like there might be strings attached that you don't want, and it's coming from a place of fear, it isn't actually present in your life at this time, take time to review that. Look within yourself, see where that fear comes from, and clear it. Bring it up to clear, shine light on it. And it can't stay festering in the darkness for long when you shine light on it. Although, with acceptance of love, there is the giving of love too. And so if you're in a situation where you're with someone who is emotionally irresponsible or emotionally immature, if they cannot accept your love, it might be time to pull back. So spend some time thinking about that this week. And that's all I'm getting for you this week, Scorpio. If you'd like a reading from me, or connect with me on Facebook, every Wednesday night, 7 p.m. 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. I go live on Facebook. Love to see you over there, chat with you, maybe pull a couple of cards for you. So follow my page, like my page, and you can contact me for a reading through there, through my website. I wish you many blessings this week, and I'll see you next week. Thanks again, Scorpio.